We had to come up with the Polynesian authentic way of fighting, the history, the weapons. So on all levels, it's something we haven't seen before. So I'm very excited for that.
What emotional or cultural truths did you draw upon to play such a complicated character in Hawaii's past?
Hawaii was divided across 8 islands, and still is, and each island had different corners of each, north, south, east, and west, and then they had kingdoms on each of them. So it's got such a rich heritage and history. We just needed to read the script and see the work that Pa'a and Momoa had put forward, and then and they presented us with these archetypal, classical storytelling structures with these great conflicts, these great human conflicts, which, they reflect the modern day. I mean, geopolitically, we're still, as humans, still trying to figure out these ageless questions. How do we protect our boundaries? How do we protect ourselves from those that want to, dominate and erase our cultures? So these are tough questions, and humans are still struggling with them today. And the classical stories that are equivalent to any great history: the Greeks, the Romans, the Aztecs and the Incas. Every continent has to deal with these struggles, but we're just seeing this through the lens of the history of Hawaii, which is wonderful. Actually, it's a great opportunity.
I know both of you are Kiwis, and the show is violent in nature, but it's also spiritual and regal and very, very intimate. I was wondering, was there a moment in filming that made you personally reflect on your own heritage and lineage? I know that the Hawaiian people and the New Zealand people are very similar.
Connected, yes.
Connected.
Yeah, very much so. I was, scared that I wouldn't be able to reach a good level of things like the language. But Jason reminded me that, hey, we are the same people. We all, they say kupuna, we say tupuna. Hawaiians say aloha, we say aroha. So can you hear the same? It's the same. So again, Jason drew on a lot of talent from Polynesia to make this project. It's a dynamic story. It's cultural. It's historical. And yes, while we were learning our dialogue and we were picking up other things about the chiefs, about the battles that took place, which I didn't know about, but it was awakening, it awakened us to our own culture as well, again, to the stories of our culture. There were a lot of similarities, Of course, colonization was something that we were faced with as well down in New Zealand. The Hawaiians had it as well. The people in Rapa Nui had it as well. The Tahitians, bonjour, they got the French. And so we can travel to all these places, and I see my auntie, I see my brother, I see my cousin, I see my uncles, but some of them speak French, some of them speak Spanish, some of them speak American now. But in essence, we are Polynesian, and we're in part of the earth here. So I'm very proud at the moment, because when I started off on this project, I was very scared, very nervous. But today we've traveled a long way on our canoe, on our voyage, and we're paddling towards our big premiere tomorrow. At the end of the day, I want to make the Hawaiians feel especially proud. I want their young people to hear their voice, to hear their language on this platform, in this medium. And it's taken a long time. And, the fact that I was asked to come on this project by Jason and Pa'a, and I think at the end of the day, he needed some experience around him as well to support this project. And Cliff and I had been both working in the industry for quite some time. And the writing, again, we must pay respect to how it all starts. It all starts with a great narrative. And we were blessed with Pa'a's genuine historical knowledge, and he studied a lot of the history of Hawaii and how they've woven this story, just like the beautiful cloaks that you're going to see and the beautiful houses that you'll see, and the production, and this whole project. And it's like building a house. You need great support poles. You need great support rafters, and you need it to all hold strong together as one house. And this is what we've done. I compare it to making one of these beautiful cloaks that you're going to see in this epic drama. The colors, the production design, the carvings, something also as new as all the action, and the fight scenes are very Polynesian. We all couldn't come out and start doing kung fu and Bruce Lee moves. We had to come up with the Polynesian authentic way of fighting. The history, the weapons, so on all levels, it's something we haven't seen before. So I'm very excited for that.
Well, I am out of time. It was a pleasure, both of you. The
Aloha.
series, I binged it, I loved it, and I can't wait for the world to see it as well. So
Aloha. Thank you
Have
very
a great
much.
rest of your
Mahalo nui.
afternoon.